Hi there, sign of Aries. This is Kim with the next 48-hour reading. I hope in between the readings you've been catching the collective readings. They are out there so that you always get a message. Like no matter what, you always get a message. And feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and come back if you do enjoy this reading. I'm feeling a little bit drawn to the Kipper deck in specific. And like I said, I'm Kim. I open up to your angels. My angel, my mom, I know she's my angel helping me with these readings. So let's get some messages for the sign of Aries. Deep breath. Messages for Aries. What do you want to tell Aries? Something taking a while? It doesn't. This deck never takes this long. Something is taking a while. Longer than expected. Maybe something to do with court or okay. Yeah. I don't like just like it doesn't have to be like justice stuff. It could just be documents, tax documents, permits, things like that. Things that you're like, I'm waiting on this, and this is supposed to come. Especially if you're waiting on their end, if you're, you know what I mean, if you're waiting on them. Some things can take a very long time. It always seems like there's red tape. Always seems like there's some red tape. Alright. Courthouse. I have the main mail. This is wanting to come out quick. Sudden wealth. Alright. What else wants to come out? And wealthy man. Are these two that no? These two are not the same man. I don't know why my words are not coming out right. I have family room too on the bottom. Aries. What is this? Well, obviously we know the wealthy man archetype. This could be somebody that is supporting you or I don't know, maybe even making available sudden wealth because of something. And it's funny, it's like in the beginning, what is taking such a long time? And then it's like, bam. That's probably the part of your message, is that something might be taking a while and then it just all of a sudden comes. 9 of Cups on the bottom. Okay, let's get the mushrooms out. Let's get the mushrooms out and let's see what they want to say. Whoops. For our wonderful Rams. For our confident Aries. Knock the energy through. Give me some messages. Tell me about what the courthouse is first for Aries. Why did that pop out? Why did courthouse pop out for Aries? 10 of Cups, really? Okay then. 10 of Cups. Your 10 of Cups. It's almost like saying, Spirit's saying it's about to be official. Your happiness, your new relationship. It could even be your new relationship with money, you know, because a lot of us have had to change our beliefs from, well, the way that we were raised, and just listening to, you know, some old timers talk about the money and how it's evil and things like that. And so we've had to like overcome some challenges in regards to our emotional happiness, and then having that being combined with our material happiness. There was like an old belief of those things not being able to come together, but they certainly are. And even in religious texts, it always talks about how you're going to have all these really wonderful things, right? the struggle was what you'd been through, but everything that's good and promised to you, you could have now, is your message. I'm not, wow. 3 of Swords in the reverse, and the Sun. That looks like an enlightenment, a sun energy, doesn't it? All right. So either a new relationship, or it is your, like I say, it's your fairy tale coming true here. Something that's going to be coming true for you. What about the main male? What about the main male? What is he doing in Aries reading? Oh, shit. Okay. All right. It says Destroying Angel is the name of this mushroom here. Wow. That is the portobello mushroom right here, which that's a lovely mushroom to cook with. I've never heard of the Destroying Angel, but now I have. Either this is you going through a huge transformation, or it is the man that is having this transition. It can mean the end, like somebody going out of your life. It's not, I don't like doing predictions like that, but I've got to say, I mean, if it's popping up, it could be somebody going out of your life, a main male. It's closure and it's an end. It's something that's been drawn out for a while, it feels like. It doesn't mean like he will completely be ended, you know what I mean? But in your life, certainly what it feels like. Not making this decision to stop postponing a split and the Fool, because there's a new leap of faith in some kind of new adventure. And I've got charcoal on my hands from art. Sorry about that. Okay, well, I feel like they're being really blunt with us. My spirit guides, or your spirit guides, are being very blunt. There's a turtle because something has gone slow, right? There's the ladybug because something good is coming, some kind of luck, some kind of promise, such as the 10 of Cups. Tell me about sudden wealth. Tell me about sudden wealth. Oh, everybody wants it? Is that it? Everybody wants it. 5 of Wands, competition. It's the very similar colors. Very similar colors here. Then I can see the ladybug on this one too. This is called the orange pinwheel. The orange pinwheel definitely is orange. 5 of Wands has to do with competition, but it's a 5, so it's also about like this change, this transition, and everybody's trying to get to, it seems like, the same destination here. All kind of competing. Maybe you could see this as working together, helping one another. We'll get clarifying on that. So, well, who is the wealthy man then? Tell me about the wealthy man. With his little top hat. His silk scarf. Or whatever that is that he's holding. Whoa. Okay. Page of Swords. Oh, hell. And the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. Common puffball. Heck yeah. Who wouldn't love anything named puffball? But those are those things where if you touch them, the spores all go out in there. Yeah, I know what that is. So this is good fortune. It's good luck. It's good timing. Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles underneath that. This is a money reading. Or if it's not money, then it's protection, stability, safety. It's like Maslow's hierarchy of needs, but you put love first. And that's the foundation. Not even the roof or the house or nothing. The love is what built it all. Page of Swords. Deadly Gallerina. Ooh. Okay, so Page of Swords is about somebody observing another person. Sometimes, look in that little cherubim, like I moved it and it looks like it's looking right at me. Okay, so being observed, watched, being observed, but in a good way, because somebody is trying to learn something from you, from watching you. Could be that this might be your archetype too. If you're here and you identify as the wealthy male, then you're being looked at to be like, how did this person do it? There's stability, there's nice artwork, there's nice woodwork here is what I'm noticing. And this person's on the way out. And this is a new opportunity. Ace of Pentacles. This can't get any better. This reading can't get any better, honestly. I mean, I can do some clarifying, but I think we should just add to it with more oracle. So you're being studied, or somebody else is being studied. In general, pages can indicate some kind of news, right? The Wheel of Fortune is about the timing of something that's going to, basically, it's going to take you on a new fortune. It's fortune fated. Fortune fated. And the Ace of Pentacles, I mean, my God, if it doesn't mean money, that's talking about the things that you could replace that spot with. You know, like if it's not saying you got the money for the house, then it's saying the house is given to you. Like type of, you see what I'm saying? So let's see what kind of signs that you've got going on here. Okay, so we have Leo right in the middle, which has a lot in common, you know, with Aries. Aries, you're fiery too, and you also embody courage. You're the masculine element or the masculine energy is associated with Aries. Why can't I talk? And so this is about some kind of action, and it must be really frustrating to have had to wait for something, especially being an Aries. So, okay, we have the Leo, we have the Scorpio, Pisces, dreamy, 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 and this might be indicating that the new moon in Pisces is what's going to manifest this completion for you. And you see these completions are snuggling you in like bookends. The Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Cups, 10-10, meaning your patience has paid off, or your patience is paying off, and something is about to manifest for you that you've waited on for a while. The Page of Swords could be, I would think that could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, honestly. The Wheel of Fortune is associated with the fixed signs, really just because of it being like when it's time for this to spin, it's going to spin. There are spirits handling that wheel, and probably guides and angels that know all about you and what you're destined for, and they're saying that this is time. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo, it is fixed. It is fixed and fated. I need to write that down. Fixed and fated. Whatever this like win is. Hang on for one moment. Let me get my notepad because I've got to write that down. Fixed and fated for my Aries. Hello, cat. The cat's here too now. Fixed and fated. Fortune. Okay. You hanging on there, Coco? Let's get, we'll definitely do tea leaves because it's wanting to already fall off, but we'll also do these animal spirit, especially with the cat right here too. Give me some messages for Aries, please. Oh. Oh. Sometimes when when we have that dragon, it's like being the observer, especially during times of strife or when others are bickering or there's drama that we'd rather not be a part of. Sometimes it's best to look at your situation as, okay, well, I'm going to step back and just be the observer. But again, it's kind of coming off of this Page of Swords as being observed. Like, period, being observed. Oh, okay, so your vision is really strong. What is this? Oh, you're the zebra. I love the zebra. The zebra was my favorite animal when I was little. I even had a picture of a zebra as like artwork in my room because I loved it so much. I had to have a zebra. The zebra is eccentric, is themselves, only themselves, no one else. They're unique. They are the zebra. They have something that's a little bit different than anybody else. Your vision or your taste is like eclectic, but I feel like is honored. A lot of people appreciate it or look up to your taste. Your eclectic, exquisite taste brings about balance, but the zebra is just, it's just an amazing animal. Beautiful. And then we have the rabbit. The way that it came out, it's actually telling us that whatever you were shy or hesitant about going forward to, you're gonna completely break free from that. And you're coming into a period of great wealth and fertility and the ability to multiply. Wow. Quickly. You know what's funny? The cheetah showed up on something on YouTube today. I don't know. It was a sign to me that something was going to be sped up, that either a manifestation was going to suddenly start picking up, or whatever light it is that you're carrying that's helping you create. The cheetah is here to say it's being seen, felt, heard by everyone who probably just says, what was that blur? You know, what was that blur? What created, how did they create that quick? Like, but it probably wasn't as quick as what it looks like on the outside, I think. This is, whoever this reading's for, it's for a person who's successful. And if you just haven't reached that top, like maybe you've gone through the ups and downs, but there's a big success that's even bigger than what you like imagine coming. Because of your vision, because of you not being scared to be really different. And that's really good. That's always good. You've got to be different. got to be different. Because with these energies, everybody's fighting for the same thing. Everybody really feels like, you know, hey, I deserve this too, or, you know, whatever it is. But you're working with some really strong energies. You have the sea serpent, which is really talking about like at the base of the spine where that kundalini energy is rising up. And it's also the Ouroboros. So it's also saying that not only is your energy rising, meaning you're getting these chakras glowing and having bursts of creativity, but you're being prepared for another cycle. This one is going to be very different than others you have had before. Something with this person's done. And the lessons or the knowledge gained, the wisdom is there. Oh, and the otter. So I said something about working together, right? I think others see it, just knowing that others see you as this competition should let you know how pretty good and confident you are at whatever this is. The stingray says you're very confident, or your confidence is going to be at an all-time high. The otter is saying not to take the competition too seriously, but the key is to put in your own eccentric taste, your joyfulness, and your playfulness. That's actually what gets you ahead quicker than someone else, is because whatever it is, with Aries, your ruling planet being Mars too, very confident and good at games. They're just really good at games. So any kind of thing where there's a competition, you can make it playful. It's something you can have fun with. Yes, and you know that the busy bee gets the honey. They're always busy. Sometimes they even look mechanical. At times it can feel like it's mechanical work. Like it's just, you have to do this. But you're staying busy, and your hard work, it's going to pay off. It's going to be like the busy bee gives you very sweet results. And you're going to start seeing that. You might even have other people wanting to help, or that might be a message for you, is other people that, other than the playfulness, okay, playfulness coming out again, but other than that, there might also be there might be people really competing to be able to work with you, or to collab with you, to have part in because someone can see from the outside what success this is going to turn into. They already see it, and they want to be part of it. They want to be part of your hive. Aries. They want to be part of your hive. Ooh, Panther. Why do I get that? Why am I getting that? I'm not even going to say it until I look this up. I'm going to look this up. All right. Because I'm getting... no, I will hold off on that. Yeah. The bee, earnest, hardworking, democratic, or... active. Everybody being active. But the Panther, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Panther. Here's this, the zebra, the cheetah, solar force, action, achievement, masculine energy. The Panther, annihilation of the unnecessary, a purging. A purging. The Panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. Is brave and productive. It will pounce into our life and cause havoc if we don't get things moving in the right way for your advancement. The Panther's wisdom is at work, and all that you have been through and all the people that you've experienced on your path have led you to becoming this better person. And the candle, like I said, the person that, like I said, somebody's going out, somebody's coming in. We've all been through these experiences, and trust that the Panther's journey always leads us to a brighter place. And there's a Panther Creek Park near where my dad lives. So that's kind of cool and ironic too about that. Being brave, being productive, being hardworking to your cause. Oh, the deer. Now we have the deer. This is the motherly, tenderness, kindness, compassion. It's a divine feminine kind of energy here. And then you have the fish. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Another divine feminine, though, energy. And this is usually associated with wealth and prosperity. We see the fish as being like, I've heard this before, God's math. Let God's math do what it needs to do with the fish. Because, he always made things multiply that didn't seem like they could. So... whatever you think is impossible is going to be possible when you're not just ready to receive, but when you're ready to receive with warmth, kindness, compassion, being aware that your plentiness or your big whatever prosperity is coming in for you is to be shared compassionately in one way or another, even if it means that because of it you have more time. And so therefore Spirit is wanting you, like, okay, since we're bringing you this prosperity, now maybe you should share some more time, compassion, or doing things that are joyful and playful for you. Okay, and the fish also I get about not just miracles, but going around obstacles. So if you feel restlessness, if there's a change in your focus here, it says don't get lost in the waters. Don't get lost in the current. This is about maybe traveling and then setting small goals. Instead of being like, I want this sudden wealth, being like, I'm going to set the small goal and I'm going to enjoy every little step, every little process, because that's the key to it. And I think you know that. Yeah, I think this is good. I'm just going to pull some tea leaves over this. I'm going to wrap it up, you know what? Because I think these messages, they make sense to me. They're making sense. I hope they resonate with you. Let's pull some tea leaves. If you need a private reading, I do offer those. Aries, thank you all so much who have gotten one. Let me just shout that out. Anyone who has gotten a private reading from me, from my website, which is in the description box below, I really, really, really appreciate that. I get some donations through there too, and I appreciate all the help, as it is not exactly the easiest in this very competitive field, right? But lots of talent, and I appreciate you coming to me for your private readings. We have, oh, my favorite. Well, Great Worry Over Nothing. Great Worry Over Nothing. One of my favorite ones. I also have the owl coming out. It is your wisdom. Maybe you'll get good advice from a wise person, right? Or maybe you are that wise person ready to give good advice out to people. Maybe the older person that you were, or the older masculine, the older actions that you would have taken are changing, are ending, and something new. The joy, the love, the compassion, the receiving, maybe that is a new form of action for you. Beautiful. Whoa, too many. All right. So what do I have? So there's that owl. Okay, then I have the seahorse. Family matters. Gong, an exciting event. And it looks like a pentacle too, doesn't it? I always thought that it looked like a pentacle. I have cat, a two-faced friend. Oh, maybe come across as somebody being very sweet and sensitive, so be careful with that. Butterfly, a change for the better. I have hand in need of help, assistance, or guidance. Inkpot, problems to be resolved. But remember, there's great worry over nothing. Dogs, getting together with friends. And needle and thread, a sincere wish is going to be granted. It may be in the realm of some family and money issues and safety and security and all that stuff. So that's what I've got for you. I'm sending you love and light so much. Thanks so much for joining me. Like and subscribe. Bye, Aries.